Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being with us here on 11 Alive News at 4. I'm Cheryl Preheim.
And I'm Ron Jones. So the bench trial of Matthew Lanz is now underway as we speak. He's accused of breaking into a young Cobb County couple's home, killing them exactly 4 years ago today.
Justin and Amber Hicks were childhood sweethearts. They purchased their dream home 73 days before their deaths. They left behind a young son, Jacob, who is now 6. 11 Alive's Grace King joins us live from the Cobb County Courthouse this afternoon. Grace, such a gut-wrenching case. What has happened in court so far?
Well, prosecutors described a scene that's hard to even imagine. Jacob Hicks, just 2 years old, spent 12 hours wandering in the house that day, unable to understand why his parents wouldn't wake up. That's likely why the defendant asked for a bench trial where the judge decides his fate instead of the jury.
We've tried calling multiple times.
Amber Hicks never missed work without calling.
I ended up going to the front door and I was banging on it very hard. And I gradually got harder and harder because I wasn't getting any response. And finally I was banging on it so hard it was actually bowing a little bit.
Justin's dad knew something wasn't right when Amber's boss called. He started walking around their Ackworth house when he noticed a broken window.
And as I peeked in, I saw that they weren't okay.
Prosecutors say their backyard neighbor, 22-year-old Matthew Lanz, broke in the night of November 17, 2021, and shot Justin and Amber Hicks to death. They were childhood sweethearts who had just achieved their dream of buying a home.
I cannot think of one person that would be considered their enemy. I mean, both of them just easygoing, likable kind of people.
Their son Jacob was only 2, left alone wandering the home and trying to wake mom and dad.
Jacob tried to cuddle with his parents as they lay deceased on that couch.
State prosecutors plan to use surveillance video and ballistic evidence they say ties Lanz to the scene. But his defense team hopes the judge won't take the state's words beyond a reasonable doubt.
Of course, what they say in opening is just what they allege the evidence to be.
He says his client believes he's been framed.
Matthew believes that he is been set up by either FBI, CIA, or some government agency. I think you'll hear some information about that.
The couple's son is now living with his grandparents. We heard from his grandpa today, Justin's dad, on the stand. We also heard some interviews with the defendant's parents, Teresa and Scott Lanz, as police began to piece this together. Live in Cobb County, Grace King, 11 Alive News.
A lot of people, Grace, have been wondering how that little boy's doing. Thank you for the update. 2 days after the murders, police say Lanz broke into another home in Sandy Springs where he stabbed an officer in the neck. That is a separate Fulton County case. When we checked court records today, we learned there is a status hearing scheduled for December 2nd.